So guys, I looked out my garden this morning and I was so pleased to see that a male flower, oh let me do this. Yes, I was so pleased to see that a male flower had opened at the same time with the female flower. Where are you? There you are. You see that? How do we know it's a female flower? Look at it behind here. You see the baby butternut squash behind there, and then the flowers on top. So that's how we know that it's a female flower. So now what I'm going to do is hand pollinate this female flower. So I'm going to pick the male flower that is here. We know it's a male because it doesn't have the fruit at the back. I'm going to pick it in the middle here. I'm going to rub it inside of the female flower in order to pollinate it. So I was waiting for this to happen for the longest while because remember in my last video I mentioned that they were not working in tandem. Well, finally this morning I have a male flower open and I have a female flower open, so now I can hand pollinate it. And look, I'm seeing another female flower coming out right here. See that? So that's good. All right, so let me get to doing this quickly because these flowers do not stay open for the whole day. It's just for the morning period and then it will close up. So now is the time for me to hand pollinate it. Well guys, as you can see, my zinnia flower has opened up and it's looking at me this morning. You see that? There's another bud that is going to eventually come out here, and there's another one that is going to eventually come out here. And let's look at look at how tall these tomato trees are getting. Can you see that? Look at this one. It's going all the way up, going all the way up, and it's right over here, getting tall. Yeah, I have oh, look at this one. Wow, I didn't even notice that. This one opened this morning. You see that? And I'm gonna get one gonna come out here. This one gonna come out here. This one gonna come out here. Though I'm seeing that something is eating it. Let me tilt down so y'all could see. You can see that something is eating it. I have to investigate. Something is in here eating this. But a flower is supposed to come out here. We're gonna get a flower coming out here. We're gonna get a flower coming out here, 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 and here. And over here as well. Can you see that? I can't see. I have to tilt around this thing here. So, but yeah, look, we have another one. Of course, it's not open properly, but still, you can see the beauty already. So, that's cool. Okay, I need to deal with this situation here. I need to, up here, this cucumber vine, I need to train it properly on the trellis. So let me work on that. Okay, so this cucumber here, I have to train it on the trellis as well. Let me work on that. This tendril here, I need to train it. I will need to sit down and look to see if I see any more cutworms on my Chinese cabbage. You can see what the cutworms have done. I found 4 of them yesterday. I'm going to sit down now to see. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. There's another zinnia here that is going to flower here in the middle. But you know what? I did an experiment. I did not do it with this one, but with this other zinnia here in the corner. Let me go across there so I can show you guys. Okay, let me head across there. Yesterday I had to put this tomato in the ground because it was in a pot like this one. And it was getting very tall. You see how tall that is there? Let me zoom out. see how tall that is there? So I had to put it in the ground here, and this one I will have to put in the ground here too, because you can see how tall this one is getting. Something I did notice yesterday in my bush beans as well. I did see there's a baby bush bean. Come on, can we get it? There you go. Oh no, come on, focus on the right thing. Can you see that? There's a baby bush bean coming out here. Oh, look, there's another one here as well. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so that's cool. All right. Yes. So with this zinnia here, I decided to do an experiment. I think I did talk to you guys about that in my last video. What I did was I topped the zinnia, and as a result, you see what happened here? It's forking here. So we have one coming out here, one coming out here, and well, of course I see another one coming out in the back there. But all these spots here, we're going to get flowers. So this flower is starting to die, but we have a fresh one that came out. So that's cool. Yesterday on my okra plant here, there were so many aphids, so I had to take the hose and blast them off. So this morning I'm going to go through and look at on the leaves of my peppers again, and the okra as well. I'm going to uncover my pepper plants here to inspect them and see if I see any pests on them. But yeah, what I'm excited about though, guys, is my butternut squash there that I was able to pollinate, hand pollinate the female flower. All right, so let me get to working on the cucumber vines and training those tendrils. So the tendrils, guys, the tendrils of your cucumber plants, every morning you have to come and inspect them and see if they're wrapped around in places that you don't want them to be wrapped. And then you train it. So you very gently and carefully unravel it. So like for example, this one is tied on to somewhere it should not have been. So I unraveled it now and I'm training it to this part of the food walk, and this is where I want it to go. So, ouch. So that's what you have to do. You have to check every day, because remember, during the night, it is looking for somewhere to hook on, and so it will hook on to places it wants to go. And so if you want it to go in a particular place, you have to train it. Oh, my heart rate is high, guys. All I did was bend over to take off the netting on those pepper plants, and my goodness, heart rate has gone up to 130 something, so now I'm winded. I am seeing evidence, guys, that there's still a cutworm here, because this Chinese cabbage is completely gone. This one is completely gone. I had left the root in, so it could give me another harvest, and I'm not seeing it. It's gone. So which means I have to try to look well to see if I find this cutworm. But there's something, I think I had mentioned it in one of my videos. I told you all about an awl, which is AWL, an awl snail, that I suspect is responsible to eating the stems of some of my seedlings that I lost a few weeks ago. I'm seeing an awl snail here, so let me show you guys. Wow. Actually, this is the shell of it. I'm not seeing the snail in it. But let me show you the shell. Okay, guys, you see that there? You see the shell? That's the shell of the awl snail. And these snails will eat or suck the stems of your plants. So these are not good, because it can suck through this, like the seedlings, and then you come next morning and you see the plant is just falling over. This along with roly-polies, that's what it will do. Okay, so I'm gonna look through my Chinese cabbages and see if I find any cutworm, because I am seeing all these mosquitoes are crazy. And I forgot to put on my socks. All right, even this pepper plant, something did eat it. So would we find anything here? Let us see what we see under the leaves. Right, I'm not seeing anything on this one. This pepper plant looks good. All right, so let me look here to see if I find any cutworms. Let's see, they are so hard to find sometimes. Like, look at this plant. I mean, this is completely destroyed. Oh, wait a minute. Did I see something there? Oh, I'm seeing us all snake. You know, I'm going to uproot this. But this is not going to catch itself. This is a goner. But I want to show you guys, not only do you have to deal with cutworms, but you also have to deal with the all snails eating your plant. If you look, all right, I don't know. Can you see that? Let me see if I can zoom in on this camera. Is this the zoom? Yes, this is the zoom. Okay, let me get a stick to point. All right. The mosquito is biting me. All right, guys, let's see if we can do this so I can show you. If you look over here, if you look right here, guys, are you seeing something moving where I'm pointing? I don't know if the camera is focusing on it. But right there, right here, that's an all snail. That is also eating the plants as well. You see how small it is? Let me see if I tap where it is to see that I can get it to focus. Okay. Can you see that? Are you seeing something? I'm moving closer. See right there, guys? That's an all snail. So that also eats, it's in the soil. Oh my goodness, my heart rate is high, guys. That's because I bent forward. When I bend down, it spikes my heart rate. Oh. But anyway, so you also have to look out for these all snails as well. So what I'll probably do, like later this evening, because you don't want to spray, you never spray your plants with anything in the morning because you have the daytime and the sun. So this evening, I will probably make a mixture with some neem oil, and I will spray around the base of the plant in the soil, and hopefully that will help kill these all snails. Okay, guys, so I'm showing you guys the all snail. You see it there? I'm munching away on it. So this is what they call an all snail. I'm trying to see if I can go in really close. It's another pest that we have to deal with in the garden. You see a very small cutworm here. It's really small, minuscule. So guys, this is why it's important to come and examine your plants, because look, there are these eggs that is on my arugula here that I have to kill. And as you can see, I have leaf minor damage on the other leaf. Okay guys, let's do a little garden walkthrough. Let's see what's going on in the garden today. Did you see that birdie? Okay, so in the greenhouse here, I have some sweet basil. I have some peppers here. I potted up these peppers yesterday. So all these are peppers here that I potted up. This is a bush basil. The thing about it is that even though I have these like basil inside the greenhouse, my cover here is a bit warped, and so those insects that come in and, well, it's not really an insect, but those moths that come and lay the eggs, the leaf miners, they're still getting into the greenhouse. So you can see we have leaf miner damage here, we have leaf miner damage here, so you see leaf miners here as well. So unfortunately, I'm still battling the leaf miners in here. Over on this end here now, so here I have my butternut squash growing here. So as you can see, we have one butternut squash here on the vine. And over on this vine, I see a female flower here. And you see that the glare is, maybe I should wait until this afternoon to film this so you can see better. Because I don't think you can see this too well. Maybe you can. So we have a female here. I'm hoping that the flower opens, I can pollinate it. And on top there, well, actually here as well. Right here, I see another female, and I see another female flower up there. So I'm hoping that this one opens soon, and then I'll be able to take one of the male flowers, to hand pollinate it. Now I have my tomatoes here. Let me zoom out. My tomatoes were not doing so well. I was battling, I don't know, some type of disease on it. So I made a concoction with some baking soda in order to spray on it, in order to help it. And I have been cutting off the diseased leaves as well. So the top parts look good. However, I was having problems with the flowers dropping. Like on this particular tree, flowers did come out here, but then they dropped. But anyway, so I sprayed the baking soda solution on it, and I noticed 2 days ago that one tomato flower came out here, and then I attempted to hand pollinate it like this, and I noticed it didn't drop. So I'm hoping that it does come full circle and it does bear fruit. I'm still waiting for the other flowers to open up here so I could hand pollinate it. So that is the update on the tomato front. I did have to battle some issues with it. As for my peppers are not doing so well. There's some disease that has taken it over, as well as this year cutworms and all snails and I don't know what else is really taking a toll on the garden. So I mean, look at this pepper plant here, completely eaten. I have not found what ate it. Look at this tomato here again, stripped completely. So yeah, I'm having real issues with cutworms this year. Look at this. Not to mention also aphids. But what is good is that I did see, like on these cucumber vines, they had aphids. But I did see, look, there's a baby one. This is a lady beetle. Okay, so that was a baby lady beetle. I did see a big lady beetle, and seeing that is a good thing because they do eat the aphids. I will look out. I think I see one over there. I'll go and show you. But yeah, so unfortunately my peppers are not doing so well. They are really being ravaged. So it's a real challenge to try to keep them healthy. Is if I either have to deal with the aphids, or I have to deal with cutworms, or I have to deal with all snails, or some disease. So yeah, it has been a challenge. The bush beans. Well, I did harvest a few bush beans. I think it was yesterday. So yeah, the bush beans are coming along. Look, there's another one here. But of course it has to get bigger than that. But we have our bush beans. These are my peppers here, as you can see, as I told you. They don't look so good. They're really being ravaged. But I will not give up on them. I will continue to try my best to nurture them and see if they catch themselves, because even my peppers in the ground, they are not doing so well either. All right, so cucumber, let's look here now. So this is a cucumber vine. There's a cucumber here. There's one over here. Okay, I saw a lady beetle, the big one. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I saw it when I was standing over there. Where is it gone? Oh, there you are. So this here, guys, that's a lady beetle. And that's good because they eat the aphids. I read that they eat about 300 aphids a day. Well, I really hope so because I did have to spray, look, so there's some more cucumber here and there's more cucumber up there. I did have to spray this cucumber vine with a concoction with neem oil and some peppermint and tea tree soap because of the amount of aphids. So here we have our zinnia flower. As you can see, it looks so pretty. I love it. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful flower. Again, the zinnias are also being attacked by cutworms. Just this morning, this zinnia flower here. Okay, I have this one here, so it's two on it, right? And hidden right here under the petal was a cutworm. I saw evidence of it because I saw the drop-ins and I saw, look at that plant. It's eating everything. But I have been looking, sometimes I can't find them. Like I see evidence that they're on the plant and I'm looking for it and I can't find it. Well, this one I did find the cutworm hiding under the petal. But yeah, so this is, I have this zinnia here and then I have this zinnia over here. I just love the zinnias, they look so pretty. All right, let's go across here. Do we have any cucumbers in this vine here? Like I said, the peppers are not doing so well. They're really struggling. The sweet basil that I put, well, as you can see, these creatures have been eating the sweet basil. They have been eating my okra. Look at this. Came out this morning. Look at that. I mean, this year, it has been crazy with these things eating the plants. I think it has been the worst I've ever experienced. So we have this other cucumber vine here. Oh, okay. No. So this one just has some young cucumbers in it. I don't see any bigger ones, but this other cucumber vine that I have in the ground, I do see a few cucumbers on it. So you can see we have a cucumber there. I see this one here. There's one over there. So what I've done is I'm training it to go over the trellis. So like on that side I already put it over. So it's like, it's going now on the other side. And I did the same thing with this one. I have it going over the other side. And these squash, I will also do that. Once it gets enough, like long enough, I will train it to go over. Oh, look at another lady beetle. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Can you see that, guys? I can't even see, it's so high. I just saw a lady beetle. I get so happy when I see them because I know they help me with the aphids, so that's good. But I'm so sad about my peppers though. My peppers, they don't look good at all. That is not good. Anyways, I have another butternut squash volunteer. I didn't plan that. Growing up. Oh my goodness. Look at this aphid infestation here. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, do you see that? Let me see if I could zoom in on this. This is, whoa, I have to spray this. Look at that, that's crazy. Look at how much aphids on this. This is a hibiscus. That's a serious infestation. All right, so we have to deal with that. This is my big leaf thyme. I'm going to pick a leaf now to make some tea with it. I have peppers in these two pots here. And as you can see, my long beans are not doing well. Again, a disease, the same disease I think that has been attacking all my plants. You can see evidence of it here. But it's still climbing up, as you can see. So I don't know if I'm going to get long beans out of it. The okra. This is another okra plant that I have here. Again, it has the same disease. This tomato, again, same thing. So yeah, what I'll probably do this evening is give them another spritz of the baking soda concoction, and hopefully that helps. So that's what's going on in the garden now, guys. When everything gets a little bigger, I will show you. But I really wanted to show you guys those zinnias because I find the zinnias are so pretty. I love the colors. I wish I had other colors, like if I had yellow, that'd be so cool. Isn't these flowers beautiful? These are some seriously beautiful flowers. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Okay, guys, so I just came here and you see this? That's a stink bug. We don't want that in the garden. That's a bad sign. I need to get rid of this right away. Can you see that? Let me see if I zoom in. That there is a stink bug. Good thing I came and I decided to check this because I need to get rid of this. Guys, do you see how many cutworms are on my arugula? This is crazy. Guys, I just wanted to show you how nicely this plant had healed up. Remember, the old snails had started to eat it, and I had applied a paste of honey and turmeric, and look how nicely this has healed up. And so the vine hasn't died, at least because of this. Using the turmeric and honey, that definitely helped in causing the plant to heal itself. I'm seeing all snails here. right over, where is it, right over here. Some old snails. I want to try to see if I can squash them. And put some peppers in the ground here. This evening I'm going to spray all my plants with baking soda dilution, because there's a disease in the garden. I don't know if it's some type of blight or something, but I have to spray them in order to keep that under control so it doesn't get out of hand. But definitely this year the peppers are not doing well at all. I did grow some peppers like last year and they did well, but this year the peppers are not doing well at all. And I've also noticed some sort of disease on my bush basil plants. I don't know. Look what I'm seeing on my leaves. See that? I don't know what that is. So some type of disease is taking over my bush basil plants. If you guys know what it is, you can leave a comment. But I have no idea what that is.